Oh, what have we here? What do we have here? Oh, hello, booger lickers. You guys are booger lickers. Oh. Oh. Oh, hello, booger lickers. Hello, booger lickers. Oh. Oh, little booger lickers. Oh. Yes, well, you see, I was born in 1962, right? In France, Orléans. You know, the old one, not the New Orleans in Louisiana. And when I was very young, we moved to the United States. Daddy was in the U.S. Army, and Mommy began her brood. Anyway, and so we moved around a lot, as Army brats are wont to do. And I spent a lot of time in the South and knew nothing about racial, racism and segregation and all that. And somebody said, oh, were you on Army bases? And I said, yes. Oh, well, that's why. So you weren't out in the so-called real world with the real schools and the real families. Yeah. Oh, right. So I grew up not knowing about segregation and racism for the most part. I was maybe 3, I reckon, when all those terrible assassinations occurred. Malcolm X in February, Martin Luther King, and that Kennedy boy. Ow! So, and there's a flash forward many years later, and I'm in high school, and I'm thinking, what do I want to do with the rest of my life? Certainly, a big thing was wanting to be a fashion designer, and having that portfolio sent over to Parsons School of Design. Yes. Are you guys really fascinated, or are you just saying that? Okay, anyway, so, what was I saying? Okay, so, certainly I seem to have a knack for teaching people, and I wanted to be a teacher. And one of my wonderful teachers invited me to her house for tea and said, point blank, that parents will derail or side rail your career in teaching because of your gayness, because of your very nature. They will side rail you. And here it is, 2014, and it's still going on. Parents creeped out that somebody who happens to be gay would have an interest in their children, in teaching them and inspiring them and showing them that the world isn't that terrifying. It's not in little boxes. Those kids hugged me after Thanksgiving. They hugged me goodbye. If their parents weren't around, their parents would not have approved. There are kids in Michigan who still think Jews have horns on their head. Hello? I thought we were conducting an interview, gentlemen. So, anyways, little man, do you have any other questions you'd like to ask? Oh, you doing all right? You doing all right? Mommy will be home soon, yes? Scooter, is the Benadryl helping? Anything? All right, the holiday season.
131 million Americans, more than a third of the country, are expected to shop online before this day is out. That's according to the National Retail Federation. And Brad Wilson at the...
Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays, 'cause no matter how far away you roam, when you pine for the sunshine of a friendly gaze, ouch, for the holidays you can't beat home sweet home. I met a man who lives in Tennessee, and he was heading for Pennsylvania and some homemade pumpkin pie. From Pennsylvania, folks are traveling down to Dixie's sunny shores. Oh, from Atlantic to Pacific, gee, the traffic is terrific. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays, 'cause no matter how far away you roam, look at that, peace on earth. If you want to be happy in a million ways, buy a muzzle for your puppy for the holidays. No, I'm just kidding. For the holidays. You can't beat puppies, 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 puppies. This is Frederic in Apalachicola with Scooter and Little Man, wishing you all happy holidays, safe flights. Oh, really? What is it? What would Freud say? What would Freud say, huh? What would Freud say? Merry Christmas.